Alright, welcome to week 8, the last week of the HPL Monotype season. Barring some miracle, we're out of playoffs. Technically, if we win 6-0 and somebody else loses horribly, we might have a shot, but I'm not worried about that. In my head, we're out of this, so we're gonna have fun this week. That being said, this ain't gonna be easy, as we're up against the bug types. Now, they've also had just as hard a season as us. They are actually 0-7. So this is just kind of a fight at the bottom of the table. But it's not going to be easy because Bug's not a good matchup for grass types. Into their team, Volcarona and Slitherwing. They've got the past and current versions of Volcarona, which is funny to me. But both are scary mons in themselves. Volcarona can Quiver Dance. Slitherwing potentially can bulk up and sweep, which is terrifying. Mega Beedrill is fast and can one-shot a lot of our mon. Araquanid can set sticky webs and generally be a nuisance. Fortress, hazards, and explosion, really annoying. Terra Captain of Flygon, I love that because Flygon should be a bug type, but outside of that, I don't really know what Flygon does. Yanmega can speed boost and get faster than us and just be a general nuisance. And Armaldo is a pretty decent wall for bug types. But like I said, we're going to have fun this week. So looking at the team, it's a lot of the usual suspects, but I'm trying to have fun with some of this. Though Ogerpon does not fit that description to me. Because Ogerpon is Sword Stance, Trailblaze, Ivy Cudgel, Spike, and Shield. He's a potential lead depending on what they have. I can lead and click Sword Stance, and then just kind of click Ivy Cudgel through all of their team. It's kind of funny. The only thing it doesn't do well into is Fortress, which is why it may not be a lead. Meowscarada is also set up differently, as Meowscarada is also set up to be a lead for us this week. It's the first time trying it, so why not? Season's pretty much done. I prefer Scarf Meowscarada, but Meow does not have any options into this team, which is really sad. So Taunt, Spikes, Knockoff, and U-Turn with a Focus Sash. So we're going to try and shut down Fortress. If I lead Meowscarada, it's going to try and shut down Fortress, get Spikes off, and pivot out into something else. Then we have Scarf Celebi with Psychic, Hidden Power, Fire as stab in them, or as offensive tools in most of their team. Ancient Power, because there are about 2 mons that are only really weak to Rock from Celebi's move pool, so Ancient Power just kind of has to be that choice. Which, if we get Ancient Power boosts, let's go. This will be fun. An Energy Ball in the last slot because I really just needed the move. Into the king of this season for me, our MVP. Actually, probably not. MVP is probably Meowscarada. But into my personal favorite from the team this year, as any surprise to anybody, it's Todscroll. He's here one last time with the Assault Vest. Rapid Spin because the bug types have a lot of hazards that can be set up. Earth Power hits a chunk of them. Sludge Bomb and Flash Cannon have coverage into the rest of the team. A lot of special attack, a lot of speed, so he's not going to be as bulky as he has been in the past, but we're going to be okay with that. Jumpluff with the Tonga Berry to live one bug move. Sunny Day to be the fastest thing alive, and Acrobatics into anything I want. Also, we have Endeavor if we get low and really fast, and U-Turn to pivot out. Just keeping it nice and simple. And we have Alolan Executor. I mentioned he was probably coming last week, and honestly, I did not know what to put in the last slot, so why not? We brought him in, we're going to let him at least have a game. Heavy duty boots, because, like I said, there are a lot of hazards. We have Frisk, just so we can get information on items, to make me feel a little more confident in plays. Ancient Power, because Ancient Power boosts are funny. Flamethrower, because it melts most of their team. Leech Seed for some nice passive recovery, and Teleport because I had a slow pivot option, which is really nice when I have a lot of fast and frail mon. But that being said, we're just gonna have fun with this. And while this season is ending, there are some coming up. I should have a draft, or a VGC league, which I'm really looking forward to, starting in 2 to 3 weeks with the draft, so it might be about a month before those videos come out. But one guy might be coming back for VGC. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the battle.
All right, and welcome to the final week of HPL Monotype. It's been a disappointing season. There's no two ways about that. But with pretty much being eliminated from playoffs, barring a miracle, we're just gonna have fun with this. Which is why, as you saw in prep, we've got a very interesting team this week. We're gonna lead Meowscarada and just see. Oh, that's worst case scenario. That sucks. Okay, well, I don't know what Beecher wants to do, but I'm gonna set a layer of spikes. On their team, Terra Captain Flygon, like we saw, both versions of Volcarona, both current day and past, Mega Beedrill, Yon Mega, and Fortress. I mean, none of it's surprising. I guess it's been a while since I did the prep, so it's trying to remember what I did. Oh, that works too. That's great. Photosynthesis attack on the Slither Wing. And we got spikes up. Does it want to bulk up? I want to taunt it. Or flame charge. Okay. Okay. It's booster energy. He's probably gonna go for one more flame charge, right? I want to be slower because I don't want to switch into a flame charge with anything. That works too. Cool. So I think we go. Let's go Celebi because we're scarfed and we can click Psychic because that is a fighting type, so we can click Psychic here. And we should be faster. 1.5 if that's max speed. It's an extra what 150. I don't think it's faster because of our scarf. Hmm. Yeah, no, I feel like that's the right move for us. Flame charge, leech life. I mean, if this doesn't kill for me, leech life just OHKOs and it's gonna get all its health back. But I can't just put in Ogre Pawn into the Slitherwing. So that'll be faster. Right? Yeah, 350. Yeah, that's definitely faster. I wanted the Terra Psychic. Flame charges again. Okay, now at 2 speed. It's definitely faster. Yep. Well, we have to go Ogre Pawn so we can kill this. I want to see what he wants to do, so I'm going to Spiky Shield. This isn't a good matchup to end the year, but it's fine. We just threw away our 2 big pieces, so that's great. Okay, yeah, Leech Life. I really want to click Trailblaze, but that's not range to kill. So we're gonna go to yeah, because we're gonna go to Sturdy because they're gonna heal up 75, and I gotta hope for a crit. No, okay, no crit, but we kill it. Great. 350 speed. What is? None of it's faster actually, except speed boost John Mega. Hmm. I've really left myself in a tough spot with my my biggest offensive piece going down. It's how much. Okay, there's 2 matchups I don't I just click Ivy Cudgel, right? I'm faster, but it gets a speed boost on Mega. What is Mega Beedrill's speed tier? Mega Beedrill goes to what? 326? So it's outspeeds now, right? Yeah. Fell Stinger and it gets a boost. That is the opposite of what we wanted to happen. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna rely on this man's bulk, but no, Fell Stinger, that's probably game right there. Hey, he's... I ain't got much offense left on this team. I can't really kill that fortress. Yeah, I should have pivoted. Let something else take the Fell Stinger. Oh, that'd have been a great switch for Jump Bluff if I thought about that. But hey, debut for debut for Alolan Executor. He's a funny guy. I figure he's about to just get one shot by a poison jab, but we'll just have to see. Yep. This is the one thing that can threaten. Not really. X Scissor, yep. Jump Bluff. Acrobatics. Poison jab kills. Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't a good matchup. But that's the end of the season. Definitely learning experience. I don't want to do grass type and monotype ever again. But I may sound down. I'm not really. I kind of expected that's how this would go. And I've got VGC starting up pretty soon. So look forward to that, as that's a lot more my element than singles. But with that, I hope y'all enjoy your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Hey, I just wanted to hop in real quick while editing this. I sound really down at the end of this episode, and that's just kind of a culmination of where I've been at. Not related to draft. Everything's fine. I'm not that upset by getting knocked out. This is kind of what I expected to happen. Especially going into the last week with 2 wins. You don't really hope for playoffs. But I just want to say, everything's fine. Honestly, and with all the issues, I think I've got them worked out. Recording and... or mic-wise and camera-wise. I think I've got everything sorted out after the issues I was having. It's been a long couple weeks. Work's stressful some days. And I've just been tired on my off days. And I've not got to do as much with recording as I want to. That being said, there will be another draft league starting up relatively soon. We've still not got an official date on everything. So we're just waiting on the mods to sort everything out. But that's par for the course for this league. Nothing against them. I love this group of guys. This was my first ever draft league I joined. So it's got a special place for me. It will be VGC. I'm not entirely sure what regulation yet. I think it's the current one, which is like Reg G or H, which confuses the crap out of me, because just the lettering names and regulations make sense to me, but I think we just need to give them like actual names or something. But I believe the VGC Draft League that's coming up will be the regulation with no legendaries. I don't think, if legendaries of any form, Ultra Beast, Paradox Mons of any form. So there shouldn't be any Fluttermanes, Chiyus, Mewtwo, none of that stuff. But I am looking forward to that, so that is on the way. I will probably make a community post when the draft starts, and then a community post when I get my team drafted, so y'all can kind of get a time frame of when those will be out. In the meantime, we have Pokemon ZA coming out pretty soon. I'll probably either stream or play that when it comes out, and there might be some FIFA streams. I thought about recording it, but I tried, and I had a lot of technical errors, so I may restart the FIFA stuff I was working on, or just not worry about it and stream FIFA every now and again. That being said, should be bang average football pretty soon. I'm hoping to get an episode recorded today or tomorrow and have that ready for the weekend. But outside of that, everything should still be going on as normal. I'm trying to batch record stuff just because I've got other hobbies that I like doing outside of YouTube, and I've got some tournaments coming up for both of those. One in October, that's got a close deadline of I gotta finish building everything for it, and one in February, I think is the date, and I gotta paint a lot of stuff for that. It's both Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar. If any of y'all want to see pictures of stuff, let me know. I can talk about the models for hours. But I really just wanted to make this to say, hey, I'm fine. I sound really depressed in this, and we're okay. We're doing fine. Disappointing into the season, obviously. And if y'all want me to do a video of, like, going through how the playoffs go towards the end of that, so how the season ends, what type won, and then just breaking down what I think went wrong over the entire season, I can. Because I am very self-critical. But with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see y'all in the next season